Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. This is one of the best environments in all of sports, and it is rocking here today. It's the Ball State Cardinals against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
The Buckeyes are never satisfied, even though this team went 12-2 last season, perfect in the Big Ten until the Big Ten championship loss to Indiana. Ryan Day knows the Buckeyes have something to prove. They have got to rebuild and reload after losing some top talent to the NFL. But they have got Jeremiah Smith, and he is the best player in the country. They can build around this superstar. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This offensive line has to step up and produce as they've done throughout the season. Joe, all the talk is this is going to be a line of scrimmage football game, so it's on them.
And they wouldn't want it any other way. You talk to these 5 guys up front, man, they love the idea that the identity of the offense is resting in their hands. And you're right, they want to go win the trenches. If they're able to do that, they've got a great chance to win today. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after.
Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Barrels into the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Ball State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. This offense, and especially the quarterback, well aware of the challenge today. This is an elite group of defensive backs. They've been so tough to throw the ball on.
Chris, I don't think you can just come out and throw the ball against this group, to your point of how dynamic they have been in the back end.
Look out, he's got space ahead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short and plenty of options for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Horton. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now it's second down here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play and an easy pickup for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the aggressive nature of this defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Sayan. With the catch, it's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And it's a bunch formation. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Under pressure, just lets it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
behind the line. It's Roberts. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it looks like the offense caught him being aggressive. This defense took a shot. They sent everybody, and the quarterback saw it, got the completion, and that's a big gain down the field. And now this offense set up 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line. That is a great job of recognition by the quarterback. If the defense is going to be aggressive, you got...
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's a quick grab. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So 2nd and 6 now. They pick up 4 on 1st. To throw, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown,
this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Trying to find some room. It's Horton. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Running back with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Motion now from the tight end. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He shreds the tackle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Catch made over the middle. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, It's got to be framed up, and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's a completion for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
On those 3rd and shorts, yards are at a premium. Almost gets the line to gain, but at 4th and inches, I think you still go for this right here. I think a quarterback sneak, something quick, get them on their heels and get the first down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nice grab. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football, and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
Punt team ready to boot it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made near the 45. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start off offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's a senior safety. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Breaking free. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice game.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. Delayed handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Hoover. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack on third down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Caught by the receiver. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job by the defense, getting pressure in a short yardage situation. If you're the quarterback, you cannot hold on to the football that long. It's got to get out. Look for an in-breaking route. The ball has got to pass the sticks immediately.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
It can be really difficult, Chris, to scramble against nickel defense. You've got this 5th defensive back on the field, which means that there's just more speed and athleticism. You've got eyes in the backfield, and they can pursue and bring this quarterback down. This is where you really have to make a read, be decisive, and try to throw the ball in a tight window. Don't love this scramble on this down and distance.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's a short completion to the tight end. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. It's a keeper. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Jackson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. And Smith. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball near the 35.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Horton. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
2nd down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he fields it at the 15. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, he's got open space. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that, you rely on.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep on the scramble. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, there are some times on 3rd down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys. And that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch. But even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Take it now, but not before he makes the 1st down. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Horton. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love this type of play call. You can see with 2 safeties back, it's heavy zone coverage. They're expecting the pass, and you can pop or run. There's nobody left in that run box, and they're able to just hand the football off and move the chains.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.